Hi, welcome or welcome back. Today is the beginning of the month, which means we have new tea subscriptions. And today it is the Easter edition of Bird and Blend. So let's crack this open. I'm super excited for this. I mean, I'm excited every month. I'm always excited. Let's see what we have got. So I do absolutely love the design of this month. I'll show you a bit closer. So we've got all the little teapots. I really want this teapot right here. Your bunnies, tea club, all your little daffodils, Easter eggs. I think this is really cute. Oh, and I just saw one of the teas on the card. So we have Seminole Cake, which is a Rooibos. And if it's not a thing in your country, Simnel Cake is a traditional Easter time cake. Fluffy fruit cake and marzipan in a mug. Rooibos, Sri Lankan black tea, apple pieces, hibiscus, rosehip, orange peel and natural flavouring. Next up we have Easter egg nests. Ooh. This one is a Sri Lankan black tea. We really wanted more black tea this month, so we'll see what the last one is, but Sri Lankan black tea, cocoa nibs, cocoa shells, Japanese sencha green tea, ooh, toasted rice, sunflower petals, vegan marshmallows, and natural flavouring. Ooh. Intriguing. And then the last one is cream egg. And this is a Sri Lankan black tea. Sri Lankan black tea, cocoa nibs, cocoa shells, jasmine blossoms, sunflower petals, and natural flavouring. So I'm actually pretty excited for all of these. Even our Rooibos has some black tea in it. It's the second ingredient, so it's primarily a Rooibos, but we've got two black teas, one Rooibos black. So I'm gonna go steep these up and I'll meet you back in a sec. I'm not quite sure which at this point, but one of them smells incredible. This is gonna be fun. So we've just finished steeping our 3 cups, and as usual, while they're cooling down, I'm gonna turn you around and show you their colors, and then we'll give them a sniff and see what we think. So first up here, we have our cream egg, which is a nice golden brown color. Next is our Simnel Cake, which is a much darker reddish brown, which is the Rooibos coming out. And then our final one is the Easter egg nests. And this is probably a little bit lighter than our first one. It's more of like a golden syrup brown to me. So it says on the information card, the cream egg and the Easter egg nests are both returning teas, and the Simnel Cake is new to this season. So the first is the cream egg. So this is our cocoa nibs, cocoa shells, jasmine blossom. So I'm expecting this to be like a, have you ever had a Parma violet chocolate? It's floral, but it's also chocolatey. I'm getting much more of the chocolate notes in this. It smells more like a dark chocolate. Ah, the ultimate vegan chocolate Easter tea, which is why it smells more of a dark chocolate, because vegan. But no, this smells really nice. And in the cup, I will just mention quickly that one of the things I really like about the Bird and Blend subscription packaging is that these are super easy to clip shut. I have had subscriptions in the past where it's hard, you think you've clipped it and then you go to have another cup of tea much later and realise that it was slightly open. But these always clip shut for me, so I really appreciate that packaging. Oh. It doesn't smell like a cream egg, but it smells like rich chocolate cake. Oh. 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 I'm looking forward to that one. Next is our Simnel Cake, which is the Rooibos and Black Tea. And it does have the marzipan smells that it promised. I can definitely smell the apple. Oh, it doesn't actually have almond in it. I was going to say first you smell the apple, but then it's more of an almond smell, but there is, maybe the natural flavouring is an almond, because it does definitely smell like apples and almonds. And I love almonds, I love marzipan, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. Oh. In the cup, it's more of the rose smells that I'm getting. Rose with then like a hit of the orange. But again, it smells very good. And our final one is the Easter egg nests, which is the black tea, cocoa nibs, cocoa shells, and the sencha green tea. So I'm intrigued to see the mix of black and green teas. I'm not quite sure what I'm smelling there. This is a confusing one to my nose. None of the smells are very prominent. They're kind of just blending in together. It's not actually my favourite smell. It really is blending together. So let's see what it smells like in the cup, because something smells completely different to how it smells in the cup, and then again to how it tastes. I've learned this the hard way. I have absolutely loved the smell of a tea in a shop, and I went a bit crazy, got 100 grams instead of a taste of 50, and when I got home it was bland. So in the cup I am smelling the green tea and the toasted rice. Alright, so I'm going to let these cool down a little bit more because wimp, and then we'll be back to taste. So I just tasted all of these teas and gave you all of my thoughts, and turns out the camera didn't get any of it. So I'm just going to tell you like what I thought. So actually this video will probably be quicker because you won't have me constantly tasting things. So first up, I completely finished both the Easter egg nests and the Simnel cake, so that says something. We still have some of the cream egg left, so just for the sake of it, I'm gonna taste it and tell you what I think. It tastes like chocolate. It is the ultimate vegan chocolate Easter tea, and you can tell that it's a vegan chocolate. Not a bad thing. I know a lot of people think, ugh, vegan chocolate. You can tell that it is vegan because it has a dark chocolate taste. So I actually prefer that. You do get the chocolate through, and you also get a hit of the jasmine like at the end. This is the only one that I actually have some of the tea left. When tasting, I do all of my teas black, but I do like milk in tea, so I would consider putting milk in this one myself, maybe even like a chocolate oat milk to really bring out the chocolatey flavours. I wouldn't mind if this was a little bit more chocolatey, but when I'm tasting I do only do half cups, so I only do half spoons. So maybe next time I'll just add more tea to my cup. This one was actually my least favourite of the three. Oh, I'm really sorry if this now seems rushed. It's just not the same genuine first tastes. Oh, mind blown because I've tasted them. And the second one was the Simnel cake, which was our Rooibos, and I don't know why I'm picking up the mug, it's empty. But you can taste the Rooibos. This one was better hot than it was as it cooled down, but I do personally find the Rooibos taste isn't as nice when it's cold. So I know when we were smelling it I said that I could really smell the apple in there. When tasting it, I got a lot of the orange and like a very slight hit of the hibiscus at the end. I did really enjoy that one. Oh, to recap, the cream egg I gave a 3.5 out of 5 golden tea bags. The Simnel cake I gave a 4. And then the last one, the Easter egg nests, I gave a 4.75. It wasn't quite a 5 golden tea bags for me. It tasted a lot like it smelt. You could taste the green tea and you could taste the toasted rice. It did taste a lot like cornflakes, chocolate cornflakes, which is what a Easter egg nest is. It's just a chocolate cornflake cake, and it was really good. It was really sweet. I do add sugar to all of my teas, but you could tell that it had sweetness to it. The flavours came out. I'm really sorry if this isn't as in-depth as they usually are. I really wish I'd got the footage the first time, but if you have any questions, pop them down. I I really enjoyed this month's teas. All of them were really good. As usual, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I'd love to reach 100 subscribers. And I mean, this has set my day off great. I'm in a good mood. I am happy. I am caffeinated. I hope your day is going just as good as mine. All right, I will see you in the next one.